Hello everyone and welcome back to Book of Unwritten Tales, where we are possibly Mortimer, possibly some elf.
Yeah, I don't remember what she's called.
Small silver shield.
Oh?
A small old-fashioned shield. The inside is highly polished.
Ooh.
Well,
Can
that's
you
shining down
manipulate
onto that.
Can you manipulate it? The small silver shield. Yes, you can.
Oh, you can
Take
take the
it?
small silver shield.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought she was about that.
Yeah. There was a book over there. Can you read his book? Oh,
Small wooden
Is-
vest.
that's the Holy
A
Grail.
carpenter's cup.
Yeah.
It looks old.
And every time it's the back.
This is basically just the Indiana Jones room, isn't it?
Yeah, well, he is Indiana Jones, isn't he? He's the gremlin of Indiana Jones. Look at his book.
A large handwritten book. It looks like it's been used a lot.
Can you read it?
It's the Gremlin's diary. Perhaps I'll find some hints about the cellar. Let's take a closer look. Who would have ever thought that it would fall to someone like me, an old archaeologist, to stop this madness? And I didn't find the key to it on one of my expeditions, not in dark dungeons or in fiery mountains.
Well, this is what he was
Oh
like.
no, I discovered the answer in an old book. He must mean the book that was hidden in the cellar, in which the information about the artifact's whereabouts is written. The notes end mid-sentence. I wonder why I haven't heard anything from Archmage Alistair yet. I sent Beetle out with a message for him yesterday morning. I hope nothing has... That was the last entry. There are others before it.
Can you read the others?
What's this at the beginning of this page? Today I have been examining the books that I brought back from the Grindle Mountains. Amongst them was a book about herbs and tinctures. An old herbalist was adamant that I would find a recipe to cure my cold feet in it. What a disappointment, though. Just superstitious nonsense about frog eyes and wool socks. I was just about to burn the book when I noticed that the volume contained other things. A disturbing tale of a tragic relationship between a magician and his pet sheep Boris, as well as a travel log written by a fairy explorer. The travel log described how the explorer landed on an island in the West Seas whilst searching for undiscovered fairy tribes. He created several very beautiful sketches of the temple ruins that can be found on that island. I will use these to entertain myself and translate the runes he drew. The next entry was made 2 days later. It's only barely legible. The gremlin appears to have been very excited. It must be the entrance. The wrath of the gods caused the temple to sink into the ocean, of course. But not all, not all. Ye gods, my hands are still shaking despite the fact that Beetle made me a calming herbal tea before he left. Good old Beetle. He has obviously got no clue how significant my discovery is. I have sent him to Master Alistair, the Archmage of the Humans. He is to hand him a sealed letter.
Who is Beetle?
Tomorrow Master Alistair will arrive, and I can unburden myself of this terrible responsibility. I will not be able to sleep a wink. And next there's the last entry that I read out before. There's nothing else there.
Oh, so he said something about a statue.
Yeah, but there's that little chest over there on the table by the book. Can you? Yeah.
The wooden box.
Yeah.
A little wooden box. Doesn't look like an antique or anything particularly valuable. It has beautiful workmanship.
Can you do something with it? Open it.
It's locked.
Oh. I've got a key for it or something.
It's locked.
Is there something in his
A standard jelly glowfish. They're
bag
everywhere around
round it
here.
full?
This one here isn't glowing anymore, and won't ever again.
Oh.
I think these are all the things that the professor uses on his digs. A brush, a little shovel, a sieve.
Can you get something? Take sieve.
I'll take the sieve. The rest looks pretty useless.
Okay. Anything under bookcase?
Books, books, and more books. Most are ancient tomes. They appear to be written in just about every language.
Anything next to the big book? Nope.
He said something about this stone.
Can you do anything outside? Oh, look on top of the wood pile. There's something you can take there. Bucket. Yeah. Flower pot. That's like really...
An upturned flower pot made of clay. There's
And
a
the
stone
grinder
under
over
it.
there. Look at that. That's
That
also
could be a
like...
firestone. That's coming with me. Presumably the professor wanted to prevent the stone getting wet.
Oh, a firestone. Can you take the pot? Did you not want to take the pot?
I'd say this is a pretty basic millstone. Grain is tipped into the hole above, and you then turn the upper stone. The flour then comes out of the side.
Could you not pick up the clay pot?
No, it was the stone under the
right.
pot.
Can you do anything with the watering can?
Scarecrow.
A tatty-wonky scarecrow. Its clothing has been nibbled by mice, but the hat has something about it.
Take the hat!
A scarecrow that doesn't even scare Cheep Cheep is clearly of no use
Cheep.
whatsoever.
Oh, I get it what he means about the hat. Indiana Jones hat.
Right.
Aren't you afraid of this?
Why is that scarecrow not scaring you? Yes, certainly. And how? Normally you're the first to take flight. Do you have any idea which artifact could be so powerful that it could make someone into the ruler of the world? No, that's been lost to the depths of the ocean. No, that's been thrown back into the same fire that was used to forge it. No, I haven't got a clue. It must be something that no one bargained for. Something that no one has ever looked for. It'll be in the Gremlins book. If only I had it already. Good luck, little one, and don't get up to any mischief.
Oh, you can use the well. Look at the handle. On the side of the well. Yeah, there. Crank.
A pumpkin patch. Not particularly well cared for. Presumably MacGuffin spends a lot of time buried in his books and not enough time in his garden.
Oh, they look fine, the pumpkins.
That was suspiciously easy.
Oh.
The rope is broken and the bucket's probably at the bottom of the well where it's of no use to anyone.
Can you not take the bucket over there and put on it then? No. Oh, watering can.
An old watering can made out of metal. It's small even by gremlin standards.
Dig it?
And
Okay.
put it on the rope. I would assume.
That should hold.
Alright.
Let's give it a whirl.
Right, so then we've got water.
Yeah.
It worked. This means that I have a gremlin watering can full of water.
What about that? That over there? No? Can you do anything with that hole in the tree?
A daring
there?
structure. And just like the whole house, pretty
over there.
wonky. Doesn't look as if it'll last long.
No? Oh. There is that. Can she open that
Pile
at
of
the side of
logs.
the over
There
the
is
door?
no way that MacGuffin will get through the
That,
winter with
yeah,
such a
'cause it-
small amount. Not even autumn.
Looking.
Strange. Someone's fitted a wooden shutter in front of the little window. Looks like the shutter can be opened. It's pretty high up.
No.
Strange. Looks like the
That's a stone disc. Ooh, stone.
Stove.
a large brick fireplace. The fire grates on the outside, not inside the house.
Can you light the
That's
fire?
a bit
there?
unusual,
That's
but it does
unusual.
make sense if the professor doesn't wish to have an open fire inside.
Oh.
Yeah, take kindling.
Yeah.
I've got the kindling in the stove. I've got the fire stick.
Yeah. Not sure we
3 should be
want
enough.
to. I don't know why we want to make a fire, but let's make a fire.
Once they get going, they'll burn for a few... I can't set fire to logs just with a firestone. I need something that lights easily to get the fire started properly.
Oh, some thatch or something? Is there anything under grass that you can pick up at wood light?
Well,
The bush back there maybe? No? Do you have some paper inside that...
your overgrowth.
There's a stone in the undergrowth. There's something written on it, but I can't see what it is.
Oh, it's
That could
great.
be a little gravestone.
Oh.
I can't remove the undergrowth with my bare hands. It's very dense and has thorns.
Oh. So we need a knife or something? Do we have to go get
I
some
can't
of his
remove the
papers and burn them? We.
Well, no, 'cause we need the stone with the flint to make the spark.
No, can you just pick up some papers and burn? Oh, frame?
Would appear to be a mirror frame. There are still a few broken shards of the old mirror around the edges.
Can you take
The
some?
mirror's
of them?
turned so it reflects the fireplace.
Oh.
Strange.
Can you put the shield there?
Not quite as good as a real mirror, but I can see my reflection.
Then try to pick up some of the papers over there and burn them.
Looking good,
Oh,
as
that-
usual.
Next to the book? Yeah, pile of documents.
Old parchment and yellowing papers, filled with texts in many different foreign languages. Adonisham Western, Quenya and Sindarin, and technical drawings in Kuzdul.
Pick them up? Yeah. You're gonna burn them.
So we still need something to get through the undergrowth.
A strange stone head. It's been roughly hewn but has a few fine
Oh.
embellishments.
Oh.
Perhaps a memento from one of the professor's expeditions.
Can you...
So we still can't get in the wooden box.
Maybe there's something downstairs we can use to cut open
A
the...
stone casket placed in a wooden box. The box looks very cheap. It could be one of those storage containers. The stone chest is decorated with 2 angels and has writing on it too. I can't read it.
Oh?
What's likely to happen, eh? Sand. Is it me? Or has it just got much warmer in here?
Close it! Close it!
The chest is filled to the brim with fine sand. I haven't got
Oh,
a clue
use
what
the
else might
sieve?
be in there. I can hardly sift my way through the sand with my hand. There is something in there. A little brass key.
Oh!
So that gets us into the box.
Let's see. There's a bit of paper in the box. The paper's densely covered with writing. Deus ex machina. The ghost in the machine is the heading. There's also a drawing of a stone figure. At its feet is a vessel containing liquid. Let's take a look. The ghost in the machine is wise to all the secrets of this house. That's what's written here. Blah blah. Pour the fuel into the bowl at the foot of the machine to awaken the ghost. Fuel? Oh, here. Grind the beans and tip the powder into boiling water, then pour the mixture into the bowl. We've already had that bit. You'll get the beans from the machine. Strange. A machine that's meant to be familiar with all the secrets of the house. Wait,
Can you ask Mortimer?
there is something else.
The
There's
mummy.
a six-sided flat stone hidden under the paper. It has something a bit like a knob on the top of it.
Oh.
No, I don't want to, and you can't force me. No, I don't want to, and you can't force...
Okay.
Right, so we're on our own. Books. There's nothing else in the box.
Nothing else in there.
Oh, stone pillar?
Looks like the base for a statue. It's made out of stone and it's covered with strange characters.
Can you use the
Oh, extend the socket.
hexagon thing there? Yeah.
Let's see. Fits perfectly. I wonder if I...
Ooh! Oh!
How pretty.
So that gives us beans.
Ooh, this must be the ominous machine which is reputed to have a
It's a
ghost
coffee
living in
maker,
it.
isn't it?
Yeah.
The vessel at its base must be for fuel. The statue has small holes in its nose, and it appears that the mouth could be opened. Hello?
hell?
You in there? Ghost? Give me beans for your draft. Oh, mighty ghost in the machine, give me the beans for your delicious, godly draft. Let's look at it this way. If you don't give me the beans, then I won't be able to prepare your stupid draft, and that won't be of any use to anyone. Why the wait?
Well,
Oi,
you need...
Ghost! If you're really so familiar with everything in this house, then tell me, what do I do now? Hello?
Do you have to go put the watering can on the...
The
on the
vessel's a
stove
few centimetres
outside?
deep and empty. There are some brown stains on the bottom.
You have to, don't you? But we still have to turn on the... oh, yeah, you have to put the paper under fire, turn it on, put the watering can, there was a hook
Yeah,
out
but
there.
we still need to get that stone in order to light the fire.
No, you just have to put the paper on it, don't you? Oh, grind it up.
It works! The beans are being ground to powder. That's it.
Try to put the papers under fire.
Valuable papers. Unbelievable valuable documents.
Yeah, and she's gonna burn them.
They'll burn well. They're dry as bone.
I'm gonna try to turn it on, see if she wants to.
Beans all present and correct. And what was that about the fuel again? Ah yes, here. Grind the beans and pour the powder into boiling water.
Ah, right, so...
The watering can with the cold well water is hanging on the metal arm.
And then try to turn on.
I'll give it a go.
Susie just needed that stone. She's lighting it like
What?
that. Can you push the thingy into the... I think you have to push it in. Don't you? Yeah.
Let's see. The water's boiling.
Okay, you have to take it out of there.
A watering can full of hot water. Very well. The water's turning brown. And it smells... lovely. That's the fuel for the machine sorted.
So you have to go give that to them soon.
So the coffee maker drinks coffee.
Yeah. Apparently so.
And woe betide if this whole effort's in vain.
There's a monkey in
Hello?
there.
You there, ghost. I have to find the secret cellar. Will you help me?
There's a monkey in there.
It's a caffeine-fueled monkey.
Yeah. Oh! Ooh, okay. Down to the cellar we go.
I still want to know what's to do with the...
Yeah, just go down to the cellar.
A clever mechanism.
We've got a caffeine-fueled monkey that's helping us out.
So this is the legendary secret cellar.
Ah, another disc.
Ooh, yeah.
The cellar continues on behind these bars. I can't see anything, but I bet that the book's in there somewhere.
Ooh, shears.
Cheers, yeah.
You saw those as well.
Guess even a secret cellar is in the end just a cellar. And all cellars have gardening tools, such as these gardening shears.
Oh, see, he's showing something with the staff.
As long as
and
I'm not
the-
expected to do the gardening now.
The picture.
Mm-hmm.
It's the staff of Amon-Ra.
A small, fat figure. She's holding a mirror above her head. Looks ancient. A small, fat figure.
Oh, can you look at the...
The
Little
sad
junk.
remains of extinct cultures, and of the last camping trip.
Can you look at the mirror?
A picture on a stone slab. It depicts a man in a robe with a staff in his hand.
Well,
A
that's the
jewel is
staff.
glinting in the headpiece of the staff. Some sort of light beam shining on it.
So we need a light beam.
Hey, that's the staff that was in the picture on the wall.
Can you open the thing
About 2
with the
meters
staff?
long, and it has a top made of bronze. It's just the jewel that's missing.
You pick it up. Yeah, because you can open the little wooden thing above the door with it, can't you? Oh, that's where you need to
A
put the
small
stuff.
circular opening in the ground. It's decorated with an ancient script, just like the picture on the wall.
Right, so we need to go outside, trim the bush,
Yeah. And then open the...
open the hatch.
Yeah.
I don't believe it. Now I've ended up doing the gardening. It is indeed a gravestone.
That was a weird sound.
A little gravestone made of granite that's got Kinski inscribed on it.
Kinski?
A little gravestone made of granite.
That's it? Try to move it away. Yeah, Kinski.
I bet that the light beam is meant to enter the house. I just can't reach it.
There we go.
The window's open. The last rays of sunlight can enter the house.
But we still need a stone for the... Ooh. There we go. Now it's lighting down there. Yeah, can you ask the mummy about it? Hey, mummy, could you help us? He's got a spider hanging from his
Yoo-hoo!
hand. For you, for the stuff.
I know you've never been down there, but there was a staff in the cellar, and there's a precious stone that belongs on the top of it, a ruby. Do you know where it is?
But of course, Mortimer. You asked me to hide it for you. Don't you remember?
I must have forgotten about that.
Oh, what would you do without me?
Could you please just give it to me? I just need it for a second.
What?
The jewel. And before you ask, I mean the stone that you put somewhere safe for me. And please don't tell me that you've forgotten.
How could I forget that? You said it was very important that no one found the stone.
Oh, okay. Now please can I have it back?
Why would I give a complete and utter stranger
Oh my
Mortimer's
God.
stone?
Mortimer.
But I am Mortimer.
Don't be ridiculous. You're too tall, too thin, too hairy, and you have those things there.
I've had enough of this nonsense. Give me the jewel.
Never. Threats will get you nowhere. I'm a karate master.
I'm a friend of Mortimer. He's sent me to fetch something out of the cellar.
I have never seen you here before, and I never forget a face.
Please, it's urgent.
I do not know whether I can trust you. I would only give a really good friend of Mortimer's the jewel.
That's me. I saved his life. Well, maybe.
Really? If you are truly a good friend of Mortimer, then you will be able to give me the answer to the following question. What color is his underwear?
Red!
Red. He mostly wears red underwear.
That's right. Red silk underwear. But I'm still not quite satisfied. So, what is his cat's name?
Oh, Kinski. That's probably what the gravestone was.
I'll be right back. Moggy, come on.
Kinski.
His cat died some while ago. Her gravestone's outside. Her name was Kinski.
It was a tomcat. The poor thing was always so happy, playing with my bandages.
Oh.
Yes, very sad, very sad. But hopefully this proves that I am a good friend of old Mortimer, does it not?
You have only answered one of my questions.
2? You asked me about his underwear.
But why would his underwear be of any interest to me?
Oh my God.
Oh, come on, don't change the subject. Are you going to give me that jewel now?
No, not yet. I have one last question. What did Count Grunschfeld or Pieperbock say to his adjutant Henninger shortly before the Battle of Budleberg?
Huh?
Wrong.
No, I just don't understand what you're talking about.
I am a trifle unsure about this too. It is a bit like a coded question.
What?
And do you know the answer?
Of course. Mortimer told me.
And you haven't forgotten it?
Uh-oh. So he's not a friend of Mortimer.
No. So, what is the answer?
I am your father.
He talked about an offer you can't refuse. The answer to your question is 2, 3, 4.
234, of course.
Oh? What?
234. I know all about that. Mortimer told me many times.
234 what?
You don't know, but you surely
How
have
can
to know.
anyone who is a good friend of Mortimer not know that?
But how? What?
234. Mortimer never told you that.
Well, yes. 234?
So it turns out that you aren't such a good friend after all then. If you don't even know anything about the 234.
Oh, that! You mean that 234?
Yes, exactly.
With that thingy?
Precisely. I see that you are a good friend of old Mortimer's after all.
Of course.
Splendid. Now that you've proven that, can you give me the jewel?
At last.
Oh.
Many thanks.
You're welcome.
Lovely. Goodbye, Mummy.
Fits
look how
perfectly.
messy. Yay! Let's go open.
Right, staff. Hall.
Oh, it's not pointing this way though. So you have to manipulate that, I guess.
The light beam is reflected by the little figure's mirror, but it's simply shining onto the floor.
Can you turn it at the base?
There are strange marks on the figure's pedestal. Looks like the figure may have been turned. I've got to try and turn it back to its original position.
No. Nope. There we go.
Excellent. Half is
Book.
This must be the secret book. Oh, it's been written by hand and there are several pictures. There are a few words written in orange ink. That doesn't exist, does it? The artifact of divine fate. This is serious. I should get this book to the Archmage as quick as I can. As long as I don't bump into the sorcerer or his troll, I should manage to
Now
make
you
Seastone by
jinxed
midday
it.
tomorrow. Shouldn't be a problem. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Ah!
Oh. A tiny little stone!
Oh, right. Well, we're into chapter 2.
Yep. Do you want to call it here?
We should got it here. Hide
Okay.
bugs.
A bunny and
I think you're about to make a crash
the
landing.
tree. Oh. Ooh. You alright there, Wilbur?
That's why it's just shaking it off. It's cool.
He's fine. Wilbur is A-okay.
Why are you staring like that? Never seen a town guard before?
No. You're a human, aren't you?
Me? Yes, you could say that. Never been anything else.
Wow.
My name is Bartholomew Anton Shieldhand, Royal Town Guard of Seastone. And who are you?
Call me Mr. Underhill? Wilbur's Redwin and I want to become a pirate. That's not to, what's it called? Monkey Island. A guy by 3 foot, a mighty pirate. Just say his name. My name is Weathervane.
Weathervane. Wilbur Weathervane from the White Ridge Mountains on a secret mission.
Weathervane? Okay then.
I just like
Where
the
am
Wilbur's
I?
Weatherwood.
This lovely seaside resort, residence of the Archmage and home of the sea shanty singers, is Seastone.
Seastone. Then I made it.
Absolutely, I'd say. And here's me thinking that the orcs were firing grunts at our walls again.
I have to see the Archmage. It's urgent.
Then I wish you the best of luck. The guard at the upper gate follows very strict procedures. He won't let you through to the Archmage that easily.
What do you mean by upper town?
Well, the town's divided into the upper town and the lower town. The Archmage's tower is, of course, in the upper town.
And what's in the lower town?
Taverns, shops, the common people's dwellings. Well, at least they used to live there. Not anymore.
Oh. Where's everybody?
Where are the town's inhabitants?
Gone.
Oh.
Lots of them died when the town was besieged.
Oh.
And most of the survivors then went off with Gustav the
Oh.
Handsome to take revenge. That was rather less than successful.
Oh.
And how many people are still living here?
Not so many anymore. If the Archmage hadn't had his tower here, the town would have probably been abandoned.
Sounds
Well.
pretty sad.
But things will get better. Wait until we win the war, and everyone comes back. Well, those that are still alive.
Wow. That's just sad. Is the Archmage actually in town?
Is the Archmage even in his tower at the moment?
I'm not allowed to give out any information on that subject. Those are the regulations.
Can you tell me anything about the Archmage? Do you know him personally?
Of course I know him. The Seastone Town Guard is also responsible for protecting the Archmage.
Why does he need protection if he's as powerful as everyone says?
Well, he's not exactly the greatest of warriors.
No?
No. He's more strange. He thinks about stuff, you know.
Strange. Why does he do that?
Who knows, who knows.
Why are you going something?
But if almost no one lives here, who are you guarding?
Oh, I'm not guarding the inhabitants, I'm guarding the town. I'm guarding it like my father did before me and his father before him. But not his father, he was a blacksmith. But his brother-in-law was a town guard, and his father was a baker.
Interesting. I have to go. I'll get in to see the Archmage one way or another.
Well, I never. I have to get back to my post too. My break's over. So, Wilbur Weathervane from the White Ridge Mountains. Best of luck on your adventure. No doubt we'll bump into each other again.
Thanks, Mr. Shieldhand. See you later.
I like how he just looked back. Wow, the town doesn't look too good. There's a tree there, and there's a rabbit.
Right, well, we're going to have to
Yeah.
call it here anyway. Because we've gone on for longer than planned again. But anyway, guys, hope you have enjoyed, and thanks for watching.